When I heard that you and Barry had come together for this, I thought, for some reason, this absolutely makes great sense.
Well, it made great sense to me because I have loved Barry and his brothers. I always thought of them as a family. I always related to them almost like my own brothers. And he was talking about being like country, or not, loving country, but I always thought of them as like a family unit and people that, that we expressed our love. And I could feel the tenderness and the emotion in their voices. And I so related to that. And I have a lot of that same kind of timbre, as they call it, in my own voice. And when Barry asked me to sing, I've been singing their songs for years. That very song that I sang with him, It's Only Words. And I thought, oh my gosh, to get to sing that with him, with our voices having that emotion, I just knew that that was going to be magic, and it was. So I really appreciate that he's brought all these wonderful artists in. I'm just one of many, and we were all very honored to get to sing with him and be with him because his music is so wonderful.
Yeah, I just want to say, Dolly, if you hadn't said yes, then I can very well imagine that perhaps nobody else would have said yes. So that's how much of a glow you throw over everybody else. And I'm sure anyone who was in that studio on that day was truly proud to be there. And you told me...
They were proud to be there.
Yeah, but you told me that where you were standing is where you stood when you sang I Will Always Love You.
Wow.
And you were standing in the same spot when you recorded Jolene.
Wow.
And that floored me.
Yes, it was true that he chose the studio, RCA studio, where I had recorded so many of my hit records, and just being there again was emotional to me personally. But then being there with you and getting to sing on a song like that, and just knowing that this was going to be great, and I'm sure all of those artists, I wouldn't have had to have been on it. We all respect and love your music, and we were all proud to do it. And I'm so happy for you that it's turned out to be so good for you.
Well, me too. You don't expect. You hope, but you don't expect. After all these years, for me, I'm very used to the hit and miss concept that we always lived through. So I didn't know, but I could not be happier.